YouTube is live. We are here in the Forge 4x4 / Rest Mod / Freedom Street Garage with a very special day. A lot of you have been following us since the beginning, and today we're giving away this beauty 2022 Ford Bronco Wildtrak that we built with our friends at Deutsch Offroad for SEMA. And as the people come in and start watching this live stream, I want to say what up to everybody. It's Carter from Forge 4x4 here. You may have seen some text messages and emails go out. Today's the day that we're calling the winner of this beautiful Ford Bronco. We are live. It is Friday, February 24th? Yeah. In beautiful San Diego, California, where the weather is not like it normally is. It's been very wet and cold here in San Diego, but I have in my hand this wonderful mug. This is my happy place, and it makes sense because in front of this Bronco is my happy place. It's a sad and happy day because one of you are going to be taking it home, but we get to lose this rig forever. And in a couple moments, I will let everyone know where the winner is from. If this is your first winner call, we do not say the names of our winners on the call because of liability reasons. They need to officially accept the prize. We've had in the past where a winner did not accept the prize, and we had to move on to the next name. She had her reasons. It was the Jeep Wrangler, the diesel Wrangler that we called Hercules. Long story short, Joey, what was Joey's last name? Joey Herc is on Instagram. Joey Ramirez, yeah, from Long Island. He won that Wrangler after the first winner didn't accept the prize. So if you don't get a phone call right now, hope is not all lost. There could still be a chance, and we will send regular updates on whether or not the winner has officially accepted the prize. It's gonna be wild. This thing, it came in strong. I feel like people were sleeping on it in January. We didn't have that much action at the very end of the sweepstakes. A lot of you were very excited to get entered to win it. Now, obviously, the drawing for this one has concluded. Our third-party sweepstakes company has sent us a name. They do a blind drawing at the end of the sweepstakes. It ended on February 16th. We send all the entries to them, and we are hands off at that point. They only have a unique code and how many entries are associated with that code and that individual, and then they do a blind drawing with their software. So they have no idea who the person is, and they send it to us, and then we then say, okay, well, I guess this is the person who is winning it. Probably made that more complicated than it needed to be. We've had winners from all over this great country, including Hawaii. If you watched any of our YouTube videos, I just got back about 6-8 weeks ago from the Big Island where we dropped off a Sprinter van. That was intense. Cost thousands of dollars to ship that Sprinter van there. But why is the name eluding me now? Eric Grace from Kamuela, Hawaii, was the winner of that one. His family was awesome. Hopefully he's still using it, enjoying it. I know that he was thinking about potentially selling it in the future or even renting it out as a business opportunity. The reality is once you win one of our rigs, you can do whatever you want with it. Doesn't hurt our feelings. If you want to sell it at the end of the day, $100,000 Bronco, that's a lot of cash. Definitely change your life. But this one also comes with $15,000 in cash. So what's going on, everybody? If you want to be in this live stream, just hit that request to join on it on Instagram. TikTok, I don't think we could do that. And YouTube, you guys are just passive viewers, unfortunately, but I'll do my best to answer any questions that you have. Now, since this one is done, what's going on right now? Cerberus, our Ram 1500 TRX is right behind those garage doors, sitting and waiting for someone to take it home. We're in 4X entries right now. We're changing the format a little bit at Forge 4x4. We're going to go 4X first, and then 3X, then 2X, and then the final week is just 1X. So if you're watching this live stream right now, you're like, oh, I like this Bronco, but that TRX has 740 horsepower, absolutely rips on and off the road, and is just dialed to the nines. You can get 4X entries right now for the next, I think, 3 or 4 weeks. At the end of that, it goes to 3X, then 2X, and 1X. So, yeah. We got some Aloha. We got some Hawaiians on the live stream on Instagram. What's going on, everybody? Send me any questions that you have. It's funny. So when we were on the Big Island of Hawaii, word got out that Eric was the winner. And then you'd see random people stopping and waving. And then waving him down and be like, Eric, you won that. So I have a feeling we had a lot of people sign up from Hawaii this sweepstakes. I'll get into what state and what part of the country actually won this one. We don't have a repeat winner. So if you've won one of our trucks or Broncos or Jeeps before, unfortunately, you are not the winner of this one. It's possible. Every entry is counted the same regardless of the method. So you never know. We got Out on My Adventure says, never sell. I mean, this thing can fetch a pretty penny if you were to sell it. I will say the fine folks at Deutsch Off-Road who built this rig with us, specifically Todd Halsworth, also known as the Custom Jeep Builder, which he may need to reevaluate his name after launching such a beautiful rig like this. They may want to buy it from you because they like this one. This is one of the most built Broncos at SEMA this year. The videos that we produced at SEMA absolutely crushed on YouTube. You guys really love that content. We're going to try and bring you more content like that. Now, questions from YouTube. We got anything?
This is an opinion question. Just somebody asked, out of the Jeeps and the Broncos, which is better?
Ooh, that's a good one. So they're different, which is like a scapegoat answer. But when I think of a Jeep, and both of these are not like a full-size truck. So the amount of room that you have on the interior is not as good for like a bigger family. Now, I know people who have 5 kids who have Jeep Wranglers and they absolutely rip them all over the place and put a third row in the back. But these are rigs that could take you to really tight places. And I will say stock versus stock, I actually like the Bronco better. This Bronco in particular is crazy for high-speed off-roading. So Baja, going just like ripping it through dunes. This thing is like a golf cart. It's crazy how maneuverable it is, where the Jeep feels a little bit more like a rock crawler. With the independent front suspension on the Bronco, you just don't have that ability to get up and over huge obstacles. But the 2.7 liter twin turbo V6 in this Bronco rips. 37-inch tires. I mean, it just absolutely crushes it. So I'd say, depends on what you're doing. If you're more of like an overlander, I'd say Jeeps are probably the way to go. If you are a summer cruiser and in the city, the Bronco is definitely my top pick. Now, in the future, we're going to have some different rigs out there. We're talking, can't say anything specifically yet, but we're talking to a really awesome manufacturer about potentially buying their SEMA rig, and we may go to a new platform here in the future. We're also building a 392 Wrangler and putting a Whipple supercharger on it. So that's going to be fun. If you guys like Jeeps, 700 horsepower Jeep Wrangler may be right up your alley. Look for that one soon. We're still waiting on Whipple to give us our Jeep back. We also have a Sprinter van in the works and a 1970 Bronco. The 1970 Bronco we bought over a year ago, and that is finishing up with paint. And then after that, we're going to go and modify it like we always do. But that one we're going to build in-house. So we are in the Restomod's garage here. We got a 1967 Chevelle that we're currently working on. That's going to be a bottom-up restoration on it. And if you didn't know, we're partner companies with Restomods. They were the OG in the sweepstakes space. And then 3 years ago, we started Forge 4x4, and Freedom Street Garage is another one that our team here runs all 3 of those brands. What we're trying to focus on is unique niches for custom audiences to really bring that passion that you guys have through our giveaway rigs. We never could afford any of these cars on our own, so we want to give you the chance of a lifetime to own one. And the reality is, if you were to build this on your own, we did a video that we launched a couple weeks ago on YouTube on how much it would cost. I was off on that by like a lot. It's closer to $130,000 to build this rig. So that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Considering, excuse me, considering this thing is around $60,000 just stock with the Sasquatch package, yeah, there's a lot of mods on it. I got some questions here. Do you want to, can I do a walk around on it? I can't really do it because of the way that we have the camera set up. I can just walk through some of the details on it. ADD off-road front bumper. We went with Baja designs on this rig, primarily because we like the way that the Baja designs look on the Bronco. And if you look right here, this is one mod that we didn't really talk about, and only YouTube could hear me now. But we ended up putting the Oracle lights on here, so it's not working right now. I need to turn the car on. Good old live. There we go. All right, now does it work?
Yep.
All right, the Oracle Amber backlit right here is really nice. And then we also have advanced fiberglass. They absolutely crush it with their 5-inch flares and the ram air hood. This is a really awesome mod, not only from a performance perspective, but if you look at our Bronco compared to a stock Bronco, you can never go back. You can't not see it. And if you look at the Raptor Bronco, you're like, why does that thing have ears on it? Those fender flares are insane. All right, so enough of me talking about this beast that is going to be someone else's here in a minute. We got some fun stuff on YouTube. What's going on?
Somebody asked what you're drinking in your Happy Place.
You never tell. It's delicious, though.
It's a nice mug, though.
It is nice mug. Available at forge4x4.com. This is one of the ones that messed up from the press, so the happy face is actually upside down. If you get one of these, you win a special prize. You get to keep it, and we'll ship you another one. Just send us a picture of it. There was a couple that were mistakes, but it happens. You know, ordered a couple thousand of them, so it is what it is. Let's see here. Let's take a live call. We haven't done that in a while. Let's see who is on here. Brandon Baker. Brandon Baker, let's see if he is on. If you want to be on the live call, just hit that link below. I'm specifically looking for one guy, Hunter. If you are on Instagram, I want you to request to be in this. I got something special for you. I'm sorry you are not the winner of this Bronco, but I do have something else for you. If you have been following us for a while and you just, don't know how it works, it's really simple. If you become a member of Forge 4x4, you're going to get some awesome perks. We're working on some additional membership benefits, but you get free shipping on our site, discounts on our site. We have discount partners. We have promotions all the time for our members. And then we also have an online digital magazine. Plus, you get entries to win our active sweepstakes vehicle. Every single member in the history of Forge 4x4 every single winner has been a member of Forge 4x4 because you just stack those entries in your sleep. So that is one awesome benefit. But you could also make a purchase on our site, like this awesome mug. Every $1 you spend is normally 1 entry to win. Right now, it's 4x entries to win it. Looks like Brandon isn't on, but let's see if we got anyone else on here. Connor Mayfield. Connor, are you going to jump on here? We got Bobby Hive Design on the Instagram. What's up, Bobby? Yo, what's going on?
Oh, what's going on?
Hey, you are live to the world right now. Colin, is it?
I'm sorry?
Colin?
Connor.
That was close. Where are you calling from?
Kansas.
Kansas, Missouri. And it looks like it's a little cold there.
Just a little bit. Get back from work.
Excuse me.
I didn't like how you reacted to the state I'm from. Sounds like I might not be the winner.
All right, you know what? Kansas City is one of my favorite towns. I used to have to go there a lot for work and love that place.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, what are you working on right now?
Well, I work in Atlanta. I just got home from bullshit, so.
Oh, nice, dude. And then what do you like more, the Bronco or the TRX that we're giving away?
I love the Bronco. I'm a big fan of Broncos in general, but also that TRX. I've never really been a fan of those, and that's definitely got me intrigued.
I will say it's a big, expensive, ridiculous toy. Like that thing, the Hellcats shouldn't be legal. They shouldn't be allowed on the road. Thank God they are, but they shouldn't. Well, dude, thank you so much for calling. We're going to call the winner here in a minute. I'll announce the name or where they're from. But I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being a part of Forge 4x4, brother.
Definitely.
Send us a DM and we'll send you some shirts and some gear.
Okay, for sure. Thank you.
Heck yeah. Sweet. All right, that was Connor from Kansas City. Connor, thanks for jumping online. We got some more requests in here. I'm at like a tickle in my throat. That's fun. Fun times. All right, guys. I think, do you guys want to just get this over with? Do you guys want to just learn and see who's on there? How many people we got watching on YouTube right now? 1,800? The most people ever watching a live stream in the history of Ford 4x4 right now. Thank you, guys. That is insane. 1,800 humans want to know what is going to come out of my mouth. They don't care about anything else I've said to this point. All they want to know is, did I win this beast? Hey, we do this. We give away these sweepstakes vehicles. This is our main marketing driver, our awareness, not only because for us, it's really about bringing that community together. We love overlanders. We love off-roading. We love the great outdoors. BLM land is like second language to us. So for you guys, just being a part of it means the world to me. We work tirelessly to build these rigs. We always have at least 3 in the pipeline. And the reason why we build them to the way that we do, because the reality is we could probably just give away a stock Bronco and have a much more profitable business, but we want to showcase what is possible. We couldn't do it without our partners like Deutsch Offroad, Advanced Fiberglass, Oracle Lights, Alpha Rex, ADD Offroad, King, Baja Kits, Cooper Tires, Black Rhino, Hammer Built, Katzkin Leather Interior. If you guys really want to support us, support them by just checking out their stuff and then obviously adding it to your rig. We want to show you what's possible in the world of off-roading, but unfortunately, we can only give away 1. So without further ado, for those of you who have been waiting, I got to tell you who won. And I'm going to tell you where they're from first, and then we'll go from there. But if you are on the East Coast, unfortunately, you are not the winner of our sweepstakes vehicle. The winner is from the West Coast. Now, our last winner was from Hawaii. Unfortunately, this winner is not from Hawaii. Alaska? No Alaska this time. It would be fun. That is definitely on the list. Canada? Unfortunately, not a Canadian winner. It's too much. I should have taken some methanol or something. What, methanol? No, that's not. What? Menthol.
Menthol.
Yeah, let's not take meth before a live stream. So only around 8% of our audience is Canadian. So hopefully one day we'll get a Canadian winner. But if you are from Canada, unfortunately, you are not the winner. So now we've narrowed it down to the West Coast. Pacific Northwest. We've had some Pacific Northwest winners in the past. Our last TRX was from Port Angeles, Washington. Unfortunately, Pacific Northwest, you are out of the running. So that leaves us to the Western Southwest. And primarily the 3 big states that sign up for our sweepstakes are California, Texas, Florida, and New York. They all kind of mix in there. Unfortunately, the only big state that our winner is from is California. This Bronco is staying in the beautiful state of California. You may not like our politics, but you cannot argue with the scenery. So that narrows it down. Now there's 2 halves of the state. Is it going to be Northern California or Southern California? And this is crazy, but it is not Northern California. So we are Southern California, and I'll even narrow it down to Los Angeles or San Diego. And I'm going to leave it at that. It's either Los Angeles or San Diego, and I will reveal it after we call the winner, after they sign their paperwork. If you're not from Los Angeles area or San Diego area, unfortunately, this Bronco is not yours, but hope is not all lost. After we call the winner, they have to sign the paperwork and officially accept the prize. We've had numerous winners within our brands that did not accept it. So I want to say thank you, everyone who has joined. If you are from Southern California right now, you should be very excited. And the only other thing I say is it is a dude, I think, if we could even say that anymore. It is a man who won this Bronco. So without further ado, keep your phones ready. Oh, really quick before I go, don't jump off yet. If you see a DM from a company that looks like us, it is fake. It is not real. Ignore it. Report it as spam. A lot of people are sending DMs out saying that they won one of our sweepstakes vehicles. The only way we're going to notify you is by a phone call. So stand by your phone if you're in Southern California. I'll be calling from an 858 phone number, and we'll bring that and launch it the second that they sign their paperwork. Thank you, everyone. Just ended on a cough because